It was quite a difficult challenge to navigate, with feeling like I was a burden to her. I entered into kinship care when I was about 8 years old. My father had left. My mum, at that time in her life, just wasn't in a position to look after me, and so I moved in with my grandmother. It was somewhere where I felt safe, somewhere where I felt comfortable. I think there's a degree to which I started to feel a bit responsible for inflicting this sacrifice on my grandmother. When she took on caring for me, and she was also dealing with caring for my mother in some ways, she had to give up her job. She wasn't earning. She didn't get any specific financial support for having me as a child that she had to care for a long time. And financially, it was incredibly difficult. It meant that we struggled to buy decent food to eat. I think that for any kinship carer, it's probably not something that had been part of their life plan to take on a child. And in the end, we were not able to receive that kind of money. At times, you can feel invisible because you're a category that doesn't get talked about as much. People don't have the same understanding of kinship care as they do about going into care or being in foster care. And people don't really ask questions about it. People just assume it's fine. And it means that you're always having to fight against systems that don't have a space for you. I think it was really hard to cope with what was going on. And I didn't have a counsellor who would talk to me and help me understand how I was feeling about things. It probably would have been beneficial if there was someone to help me understand what was going on. It was really confusing. It took until I was at least 17 to have someone come to me and talk to me and ask me about how what I was experiencing was making me feel. If I had had someone to talk to about it 5, even 10 years earlier, I think that it would have been much easier to manage the anxiety that came with all of the things I experienced. It's not fair because we have tons of different children who have had a really difficult start to life. They've all struggled and they all deserve to be given more support.